My name's George Raya, born and raised in Sacramento, 73. Went to Sac State, then started law school at Berkeley, 72. Was there for 2 years and then dropped out because I became a heavy activist. Moved over to the city, worked with people there, and eventually became California's first full-time gay rights advocate, December 74. Went back in 1977 to what became Thomas Jefferson School of Law in San Diego. And that was 77, 81. I started at Sac State in fall of 68 and came out in 69, probably spring of 69. And I became part of a network of gay students and faculty. And then one day at a dinner party, one of the faculty members said, hey, let's start a gay rights group here at campus, because one had already started at UC Davis, because we were the Society for Homosexual Freedom, because up till then, most organizations were homophile. They never had gay or homosexual in the title. Daughters of Bilitis, Vanishing Society, One Incorporated. We wanted to be upfront. Well, the college president was an acting president. He was afraid if he approved us, Ronald Reagan, who was the governor, wouldn't make him the full college president. So he denied our charter. We got lucky. We convinced the student body to sue on our behalf on a students' right issue of assembly and freedom of speech. We won. And that was the first legal opinion that saying students have the right to come on campus, LGBT student groups. And it was used by other groups around the state. And so that really got me interested in law. But one of the things that started me on that path was I read a law review article when it first came out about why the status quo. And the author said there'd be no change in our civil rights until we ourselves came forward and fought for them. So that really kind of gave me the courage and the drive to become an activist, knowing that nothing was going to happen until we stepped forward and started fighting for our rights. The supervisor in Sacramento and San Francisco County adopted a resolution. You could not do business with the city, county of San Francisco if you discriminated. Okay, that was 71. When I was at Berkeley, I got one of my law professors who had just gotten elected to the Berkeley City Council to introduce the same ordinance in Berkeley. So in 1973, Berkeley became the second city in the country to have non-discrimination in employment. And the reason I picked that law professor, he was part of the majority moderate slate that won. And I just knew politically it'd be better to have a moderate rather than a real liberal or radical introduce statutes, and came up with 10 pages of proposed amendments to statutes. In 74, Jerry Brown was running for governor, and we thought, yay, we get a Democrat in office, we can get the bill passed. So I did my undergraduate work at Sac State, which was a feeder school to the Capitol for staffers and consultants. And I had worked at the Capitol one summer for John Burton under Rules Committee when he was in the Assembly. So Jim said, will you do it? And I said, sure. And so I came back because I had family and friends here. I could live cheap. And it was great walking the halls of the legislature because I had so many friends in the hallways, on staff. We got to be at the table. We don't get anything done if we boycott something, or if we say, oh no, it's 100% no compromise. Sometimes you have to compromise. Like Harvey Milk said, we have to come out. We have to organize, because the judges being appointed are political decisions. If we are not active in politics, we're giving up so much. And as we've seen in different states, there is the rollback, but that does not mean give up. That means work harder, organize, work in coalitions,